Alright, what's up, guys? So, Crime Time Cam has uploaded a video titled Police Surprise Man at Home Depot After He Steals $1,200 worth of merchandise. Yeah, you ain't stealing from no Home Depot. Home Depot, Lowe's, because it's everything in there is going to it's going to count as a felony. Even if you go in there and you steal some dust off the counters, it's gonna be a felony, bro. Like, you can't even steal the dust off the counters. You can't, like, where the shelves and things. Like, that's something where I'm like, I don't know why people be doing things like that. Going off up at them, like, really expensive stores, thinking they going, oh, I could steal a whole chainsaw. I could steal a toolbox set. I can, what else is there? Yeah, lawnmower, some lawn furniture and stuff. And it's like, bro, it's not gonna work out for you. But nah, anyways, let's go ahead, check out this video. Make sure if you guys haven't, definitely go subscribe to Crime Time Cam for more videos like this. And with that being said,
on June 12th, 2025, officers responded to a Home Depot for a call of theft.
Stop.
Come on. I watched you this whole time. I watched you. We got it on camera. All right? You cover it? 100%.
Okay.
100%. Where do I go?
Back this way.
All right.
and he had to have heard. I guarantee, and I promise you, if that cop wasn't there, that guy would have still kept on going. But he heard that guy. You ain't going to look. I don't care like how loud or whatever. You know you stole some. That's the one thing that you listening for. If anybody's gonna be like calling after you and stuff. So yeah, he knew what he was doing. Seen that cop, he was like, all
Never
right,
know.
you got
You
me.
seen somebody my side, really?
Yeah.
Oh, got it.
Yeah.
That's on America's Funniest
I'm
Home
going
Video.
here.
Oh, you want me to go with you?
Yep.
Oh, I thought you said stay right here. No, just that.
Yeah,
Just
that's
Now
what
he's trying to be all cool with everybody.
I thought it was going to be under the cops of America's Funniest Home Video type thing, you know what I mean?
No, there's some big people that run.
I don't think AFB.
I'll give
Deceiving.
Really?
Very
You're like,
deceiving.
holy shit.
You're gonna sit in that chair.
This one? Sorry about that.
You have your ID on you?
COPS, but not AFB.
It's an old one.
And there's a photo and your name and everything?
Yeah, it has my name on it. Yep, right here.
Okay. When's the last time you got arrested?
A month and a half ago.
For what?
It was nothing related to this. It was driving with license suspended.
Okay, that's why you have an old one?
Yeah.
Because you're not supposed to be driving? Yeah, that's it.
Oh wow.
No, you know what? All it is because of I didn't pay a fine.
Yeah.
That's
Yep.
the
They'll
only
suspend your
reason.
license for any of that.
Well, I found out from being pulled
So
over that it was because of that.
What's your current address?
I'm really shocked that people actually give you guys a hard time with that. That's like mind blowing, truthfully.
Yeah, people run all the time for like even like a tape measure. They steal a tape measure and they want to run through the parking lot.
I mean, like, I don't know. Maybe it's just, listen, we're all human. People make mistakes. But, I mean, to run, to me, is like, I don't know.
How many times have you
But
been?
you would have did that if the cop wouldn't have like, no, you. The thing is this. He seen that cop. He knew at that point he wasn't. It would be more charges. So the thing is this. He's smart with, dang, this wasn't even too long ago. This was still within this month. So, but yeah, it's like, it's one of those things where it's like, he knows that more charges would get slapped on him if he were to try to flee. So that's why it's just, no, the best thing that he could have did is what he did. Is like, yeah, just give up. Maybe they might trespass you and just be like, you ain't got to come back to the store no more. But, if not that, then yeah, if they do decide to press charges, then it's like, yeah, bro, that's what I'm saying. You shouldn't be off up in no stores still, especially no Home Depot, no Target, no Walmart. Like, you are gonna get caught at some point.
Arrested.
And then if you stole a bunch of different times before, and then they catch you, yeah, they just, I don't think they'll be able to charge you for the stuff of that like time when you stole. But still, it's like they're gonna be like, yeah, bro, we gonna press charges.
Also before.
I think twice.
Okay. How many times were you convicted of them?
I don't think any.
Okay.
Because
Was it at Home Depot's or was it at other stores?
one was at a Home Depot.
Okay.
But the Home Depot one got thrown out.
Okay.
Because, long story short, my boss, he needed a expansion tank and a garage door opener, gate opener. And he needed 2 sets of the water tanks, and he needed 2 of the garage gate openers with 4 arms. In my truck, I can't get all of those in one shot. Okay, so I was going the night before, purchasing it, leaving his credit card on his table. He was calling it in.
You don't have to explain it.
No,
I
I'm
mean,
just
it
telling
was,
you.
yeah.
I'm just giving you.
Like,
That's
what are
why,
you
but
talking
it was
It was
wound
thrown
up
out,
thrown
okay.
out. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You on probation for anything?
No.
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 Okay.
I'm not on probation now.
Any warrants?
Negative.
Okay.
Listen, I'm here now, so I'm telling.
Yeah, I mean,
I know people have lied to you too before, so you're gonna see. I'm just. It's
what do you do for work?
I work on the water mains.
Where at?
Business out of Waxahachie, my boss.
Mm.
But it's just been hours have been cut drastically.
Home Depot, you still on?
So instead of looking for another job, you'd rather just go into a Home Depot and steal. So now you're putting this person in a position where they could potentially lose their job because of like, oh, so we're losing all these items. We're trying to pay for this stuff back. We're not going to have enough to, or yeah, we're going to have to cut your hours. And then it's just, it's a domino effect, but it's going to lead down to Home Depot suffering from it. Yeah, you got the stuff that you stole, but it's like, it's things like that where it's like, yeah, man, come on now, sit down and think about that. Hours is cut. Lay out your options. You decide to skip past all those options and go into a Home Depot and steal. I mean, come on now.
You can go ahead.
Like the water mains, like in the ground?
Yeah. Water services and stuff like that. Sewage.
How long you been working for that?
2.5 years. But we're down to like 20 hours right now a week. Just slow. Doesn't justify anything I do, don't get me wrong, but I'm being honest with you, you know what I mean? It's just been a little rough. Family issues been going on too, so.
Why is the work slow? It's not like a steady.
It's not me, it's whatever work he gets, you know what I mean?
Is it so? It's a personal company. It's not like for the city or anything like that.
Correct, it's a personal company, yeah.
So
We just finished a job last
a job where it ain't like no personal thing. Like it's a job where you're getting a steady paycheck.
year. It rolled into like a month or two of this year, but it was a full year for Clewiston, which involved a lot of money being put out,
Yeah.
and they're not paying.
If they want to prosecute, obviously depending on the money, I can either give you, if it's low enough, you'll get a notice to appear. You'll get a court date.
Okay.
Okay. And then you're also going to be trespassed, like simultaneously.
It's both,
Yeah.
and then I have an obligation
To go show up in court,
Okay.
or if the value is high enough where it's a felony, then you're taking the ride to county.
Okay.
Okay.
What is felony?
Over 750.
Dang, yeah, and it is
I have no
$1,200.
idea what was in that box. So
How much was it, brother?
In the 900s.
In the hundreds?
900s.
900, really?
I don't want to throw it overboard.
I thought that was the $300.
$600.
stay with it.
Literally, I thought that was $300.
I'm like, dude, they have price tags where it's like you gonna see how much that stuff is. You just ain't gonna be all like, okay, I'm just gonna just grab a bunch of different stuff. And like, no, he knew, and he's like trying to like make it seem like, oh, maybe they'll go, bro. They have it where that stuff like they put out like price tags on those things, so it's something that you ain't gonna be able to argue with them. Say like, oh no, I thought it was this amount. They were like, yeah, you thought it was that amount, but it wasn't that amount. So I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, but I thought that's where it said 300 by there.
Take a step back from it.
I apologize.
Take a step back.
Yeah, it doesn't just.
Your hands inward like you're praying.
Okay. Is that good? Like that?
Like trying to argue about it. You shouldn't even have been off of it there still in the first place.
Closer. We might need a third one.
Yeah, maybe 4.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie to you. The time with the Home Depot where it got let go, they had 4 sets.
Dang, 4 handcuffs?
Need a bulge.
Oh, yeah, it's rusty
That's
as mine.
crazy.
Yeah, 'cause they got wet.
Nah, it's gonna be very uncomfortable.
Oh.
That's crazy.
Hold on one second.
They need 3
Lock these
handcuffs.
on your wrist.
Alright. You wanna tell me what's going on here today? What brought us here?
just financial issues. Gotta get home, so.
Okay.
It's like,
Yeah.
I'm like, everybody goes through financial issues. That doesn't mean that you gotta go and cause a store franchise. Like, oh, they make all this money. They're not gonna care if they get $900 or $1,200 worth of stuff missing. Yeah, but it's like that's something where it's like they're going to notice that. Like, that's the thing. That particular Home Depot location isn't worth $1 billion. Yes, they might have a lot of stuff in there, but that doesn't mean that it's a $1 billion location. In Home Depot, yeah, it's $1 billion franchise or however much it's worth in things, but still, they're going to notice when something is missing. Like, that's the thing that people need to understand, and I just learned that from working at a cafe, is that there's an inventory process that, I think with mines it was like it wasn't as bad, but still it was like people were going off up in there and stealing. So yeah, inventory was gonna be short sometimes. We were supposed to make this amount of money, but we didn't. So yeah, that's all. It's like at times we were having to raise prices. What else? And that's something that would have happened. It's like you'd still, like, let's say once a year you're stealing $900 to $1,200 worth of stuff. That just means Home Depot, they just gonna keep constantly raising their prices to where, yeah, you're going off in there getting a Red Bull, instead of paying like $3, you paying $6 for it. And then it's like, let's say a chainsaw is like $2.99. Now you're spending $3.99. I don't know how much a chainsaw will cost. I ain't never bought no chainsaw from no Home Depot before. So yeah, it's one of those things, you gotta sit down and think about it. There's gonna be a domino effect where it's gonna mess everybody up. So now it's like you gonna, like, on their wanted list because you out here stealing from their locations and stuff, and on top of that they raising prices, and then customers ain't gonna be with that. Now they going on Amazon buying cheap chainsaws, and yeah, they go and try to chop down the tree, chain done broke off, and it's like, yeah, it's just gonna be a constant domino effect. I know people be thinking like, oh, you overthinking it. That's how that type of stuff happens.
Decisions in life.
Okay.
That's it.
Financial issues at home.
Yeah.
How did that lead you to coming to Home Depot?
I know.
Just bad decisions.
It's like it costs you more money for gas, and then what else? And then yeah, that's like with bail, the court costs, all this other stuff. That costs more, and now it's like, how you gonna handle that situation? You gonna go to Lowe's and still, like, bro, come on now.
I need a little bit more explanation. I get having financial issues, but why come to Home Depot? Why did you come here today?
You don't want to say.
Looking to hopefully get some tools and hopefully make money, or I don't know. Wasn't level-headed thinking, truthfully.
Okay. No, listen, that's completely understandable. We are human beings and we make mistakes, correct?
Yeah.
So mistakes happen.
Yeah.
The tools that you said you were looking to get, were those the tools that you put in the box?
Well, it was just tools I was looking at. Yeah.
Okay. What were you planning on doing with those tools?
I don't know. Put them up for sale or something. I don't know.
Okay, that's understandable. What's going on in your life?
Hours are cut at work.
Where do you work at?
I work at for a water treatment company.
How
That's
long?
private business. 2 years.
Okay.
So I'm down to right now because I work 20 hours.
Where's that at?
Up in Los Angeles.
Have you tried looking for a new job?
I've been trying to. Every time, I know it's hard. It's like every time you try to look for something, get something, your main jobs, something pops up work-wise, and I gotta be available. It's just, I don't know, I gotta figure out how to make more income for my family, because this is embarrassing to me, truthfully.
And that's what I like. That's something that I see a lot, is when, like, if I'm outside exercising, and then I'll see like papers where it'll like, oh, like, check out this business. Like, I ain't seen it for like fences, plumbing. I'm trying to think some other, whether it's like, yeah, people needing to get like whether it's the inside or the outside of their house, painting and all that stuff. I would rather do that, have it where I'm putting up like signs all over the place, because how much is that gonna cost? I'm saying you could. The thing is this: you could go get yeah, because this I don't know how much it would cost to get like a printer. And if you already have a computer, or even if it's like some stuff, you possibly can print stuff from your phone if it's like one of those like Bluetooth type printers. But yeah, it's like overall though, it's like you could just use that, print out some flyers, put that all up throughout the city and things. I guarantee and I promise you, you'll make more money by doing that than going off up into a low or a Home Depot stealing.
Yeah.
I'm not proud of this.
You have kids? How many?
2,
How old are they?
16 and 12.
That's crazy.
Yeah. You have the kids. You gotta think about them.
Yeah.
But this definitely was not the way to go.
No, it wasn't.
Is this something you've done before?
Have I done this before? The last time I thought I did this, it
It's
was
like yes or no, bro. Like he's trying to like dance around the question and then lock in on an answer, and just say it, bro.
thrown out because I wasn't stealing.
Okay.
Was it? Okay. I don't get that.
Did you pay for any of the items that you walked out with?
I paid for the box.
And which box was that?
It was it was like a mirror.
Okay. What did you do with the mirror?
The mirror's on the shelf.
Okay. So you took the mirror out of the box?
Yeah.
But kept the sticker on it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
That's it.
And then
How
they
did
caught him on
you-
It
camera.
was cut and dry, pretty much.
Okay. Yeah, but did you walk out with the box empty?
No,
And how'd you pay for the box?
I scanned it. That's when they grabbed me. That's when they went and talked to me.
Yeah, but I'm trying to get the whole story.
No, I got you. I paid for the box, scanned it.
Was there anything inside of the box?
The things that they saw?
The tools?
Yeah,
Okay. Okay, that's what I was trying to get.
that's all.
So you put the tools inside of the empty mirror box?
Yeah.
And then you paid for the
Box. Yeah.
Okay. All right. And you said you did this once and it got dropped.
No, they thought I was stealing one time and it got dropped.
Where was that at?
That was at it's not at Wellington, it's by there. It's the one on 441 over there.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, honey. All right. Anything else you would like to add to your statement? Okay.
Yeah, this video.
Sorry again.
This video was
The man was
crazy.
charged with felony theft and trespassed from the property. Thanks for watching today's video. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe for more of our content.
Yeah, that guy, he's like trying to piece things together and try to make them not as angry, I guess, with him. But it's like, bro, you're off up at a person's store stealing. Anybody's gonna be mad about that. They're not gonna just be all like, oh, okay, well, it's like, you didn't mean it. Yeah, you seem like a nice guy, so we'll let you go. Nah, bro, you going to jail behind that. So, but anyways, make sure if you guys haven't, go subscribe to Crime Time Cam for more videos like this. Like, subscribe to me too, and I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching, and peace.